Why hello there friends, and welcome to A Sky Full of Stars. Now you're probably wondering, why am I playing this so many months after its release? Well, one, I kind of wanted to play it back then, since it's about astronomy and stuff like that, and I'm a big fan of space. But I had like a lot going on at the time, and I couldn't. I kind of still got a lot going on, but I still wanted to play it. And also, Luda recommended it to me and said, hey, if you play this, at least a route of it, I'll play Chrono Clock. So I was like, alright, the ball's in your court now, Luda. But, but anyway, it was actually between this one that I wanted to play and Cross Channel. Fortunately, apparently, I mean, they're both Moe novel games, right? We all know Moe novel. If my heart had wings, you know, that sort of stuff. Apparently, Cross Channel's translation is really bad. So, I've only heard good about this one. So, I hope you're gonna buckle in with me. I'll probably only do the one route, whatever that route may or may not be. And, yeah, I think we're good. So, without further hoozles, what?
もう働きたくない。
Alright. I'm ready to go. Might have to fix some sound here, because I literally haven't gotten the game, so I don't know how loud everybody's gonna be talking, or how loud the music is, or how loud this or that, or small, or... Oh, my phone. Hello? Hello? Space Marines? Are you finally gonna help me for once in my life? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is Aikido.
あきと、外見て、外。
Oh God, and it's literally right at my left ear. Gotta love it. What am I looking at? Am I looking at dot. Oh, hello. Rubbing the sleep from my eyes, I opened the foggy window, and when the cold breeze flew in and touched my face, it sent a chill down my spine. God, I've got those goosebumps too. Where am I? Why am I? Ooh. Beautiful. But when I saw the stars twinkling outside, I snapped wide awake. Alright, Jesus, I might have to turn you down, woman. Yeah! Oh boy.
こんな時間からどこへ行く?
Don't ask questions, old man. Well, Hikari and I are... Oh. See you later! Just dipped. Gone. Done.
あきと
Ooh, yep. Hold the phone, woman. Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit, you can, like, change the system voice? Wait. Well, because she's already introduced, she is a pretty girl. We're just gonna turn it down a little bit there. Let's just bring it down like this.
もういいかい
There we go.
まだだよ
Yes? I think everything's good. If you guys don't know my trade secrets, it's, I make the volume low right away, but then later down the line in editing, I, like, raise it, so it sounds louder for you
もう
guys.
いいかい
Which is, like, loud in a good way. Anyway, I rushed off, pedaling my bike with all my strength, and found Hikari waiting at the usual bridge. She was running around in circles, like a dog chasing its own tail. Ah! Oh shit, are we children right now? Yup. Yep. I mean, as she yelled, her breath came out in clouds of white. Where's Saya?
まだ
I was talking like I'm an adult. Guess not. If we don't hurry, the sun will come up on us. I don't know about that. I got worried and looked to the eastern sky, and my phone just goes off, even though I turned it off. I mean, turned the sound off. But it was still so dark, I never would have known, but it was almost dawn if she hadn't said so.
あきたおーい
I was gonna say, man, we are gonna miss these fucking stars. Whoa! Calm down. Don't stress yourself.
さや、遅い。
Don't stress yourself, man. It's just...
ごめんなさい。
Oh, what do they call this? I love when eyes are like this. Different colored eyes. Oh, it just looks so awesome. Hop on my bike. We'll get there somehow. We put our stuff in the basket and Saya climbed onto the cargo rack. Then Hikari climbed on as well, holding onto Saya from behind. Fucking 3 kids on a bike,
も
man?
っと奥詰めて。
No. Ooh, ooh.
苦しい。
Don't kill her, Jesus. Hikari squeezed Saya even closer to me, even though she was already pressed into my back.
特等席だよ。あったかいでしょ。
Oh, the teehees are
さ
already...
あ、急ごう、アキト。
I'm ready to go. God, riding with 3 people on my ass. Yeah! Hooray! I put on my feet. I put on my feet? That doesn't even make any fucking sense. I put my feet on the pedals and guided my bike across the bridge onto the dark mountain road beyond. We suddenly picked up speed and went flying through the wind. I don't know if we're... Ooh? This is like high quality shit, though. Think about it, you know?
顔が痛い。
Oh, is it because it's so cold it stings the face? The wind was so frigid on our faces. Yup, it was more than cold. It was painful. If we're doing this for the stars, man. Saya, press your face onto my back. You'll be fine. With the weight of 3 people, the bike was too heavy to keep climbing the hill with its rough, broken-ass asphalt. As the slope got steeper, I lost more and more power. Hikari, come on. I mean, help me out here.
任せろ。
She just gonna, like, Mongo it up here? As we slowed down, Hikari jumped off the back, grabbed the cargo rack, and started pushing.
おりゃ
Damn, she is the Mongo. We're doing this. Saya, hold on tight! We got this! Alright. With a burst of added speed, our bike left the mountain road and passed through an overgrown meadow, heading into the middle of the forest. When the trail finally became too much for the bike, we threw it aside and set out on foot. And soon the forest gave way to... Come on, give me something beautiful. Give me something, well, more beautiful. Look at, oh. Jesus. I really like stars and shit, though. Like, I like thinking of space. I don't know about being in space, you know? A large black silhouette resting quietly on the dark, in the dark, as if it were a sleeping beast. Oh, it's, okay, yeah, figured it was a train, sort of thing. It was a train car. Okay. We were at a train station clinging to the mountain slope. It felt deserted, but not only because it was so early. No one used this station anymore. It was totally abandoned. Okay. Hikari climbed up onto the roof of the decommissioned train car standing at the platform.
一番
Wow.
待って
Just because you have all the energy in the world. Saya finally made it out of the forest trail and approached the platform. Come on, take my hand.
ありがとう
Oh, they're just, look at them being cute. I gave Saya a hand since she couldn't climb up on her own. Watch where you step. I said watch where you step, woman! Oh, fuck. Ah! Hikari grabbed Saya's hand from above as she lost her footing almost immediately.
ありがとう、ひかり。ほら、頑張れ、さや。
She's working on it. Give her a break. She's like the frail, weak one of the group. Come on. With our help, Saya finally climbed onto the roof. And I followed after her. You get up there. What do you think, Hikari?
と
What do you think? While she waited for me to climb up, Hikari scanned the horizon. From up here, our field of view was wide open and we could all see all the way to the distant sea. Damn. However, to the naked eye, the sky was still as dark as midnight. It was hard to make out the sea from the sky. Even so, the sky was clear, and countless tiny points of light twinkled above. Hikari was searching for the morning star among them.
もしかしてあれかな。
Isn't that the northern star? Which one?
ほら見てあれ、お月様と並んでる。
I don't know about that. In the eastern sky, just above the horizon, never mind, the crescent moon drew its slender arc. Just next to it, shining with a light unmatched even by the sky's only fixed star, Sirius, was a single bright point. Found it! We spread out our equipment and quickly started getting ready.
早く早く、夜が明けちゃう。
Oh, do we got our telescope and shit ready to go? Don't rush us! God. I'm the one that has to do the work here. Hold on, I'm setting it up. We set up the tripod and the stand. Next, with practice hands, we assembled the telescope. It wasn't difficult. When we finished, I pointed the telescope at the star we had just looked at and looked through the finder scope. I centered it on the shining heavenly body. Yeah. I never had a telescope. Actually, I think I did at some point. I don't remember. Then I looked through the eyepiece. However, I didn't see the object in my field of vision. It was because the finder scope, or no, why am I calling it finder? It's finder scope. Jesus Christ. Finder scope's optical axis wasn't aligned. I would just have to rely on my own senses to hone in on the heavenly body. Get in there. Work on it. Get it. Oh yeah, we got this. Vixen. Mother of God. The majesty. The beauty. Space is scary though, man. You think, whoa. It's waning. There it is. Venus.
どれ見せて。
Mother of God. Hold on. I changed out the lens to increase the magnification and adjusted the focus. I've seen, like, Mars in the sky before. The blurry figure of Venus leaped into clarity. That's definitely Venus, and it's waning. It's so bright. Oh, if you were to go on that planet, though, there would be no saving you.
見せてよ。
Woman, I'm working on it. Oh, shut up. Here you go. God.
おー、きれい。
See? You got it.
会いたかったよ。私のヴィーナス様。
And there you go. You did.
ねえ、私も。
We need more than one telescope, man.
ちょっと待って、順番でしょ。
Well, let her see. It's about to be morning.
ずるいよ、光。
Oh, don't tell me she's not gonna see it because the sun's gonna like go up and I'm gonna be so sad for her. Whoa! After we took turns looking through the telescope, I opened our notebook and handed it to Saya. Oh. While Hikari held the flashlight for her, Saya drew a sketch of Venus. In star observation, you don't just stop after viewing an object once. You have to note how the object moves, how it looks, how it changes or doesn't change. You keep records over days, over weeks. This book was our planetary observation journal. You would never know without looking through the telescope, but Venus waxed and waned like the moon. Its apparent size could change sixfold. Its location in the sky also changes. So there were times where you couldn't see it at all. Yeah, because space is weird, man, though. Like, space is a lot of things. We'd kept the record for ages, but lately we hadn't been able to see the planets due to rain and clouds. It's been 2 weeks since our last entry. Very soon, Venus would begin rising later and later, and it would be difficult to see. So that's why we had to hurry today. The forecast for this morning had been overcast again, so I had given up setting my alarm for the usual time and went to bed. But for whatever reason, Hikari ignored the forecast and woke up early. We owed her big time. Jesus.
お月様みたいだね。
Looking through the telescope, Venus was so bright, It was almost blinding, and it was waning like the moon. This, I just realized this is literally So I looked up to the sky, the visual novel. God damn. The memes. Saya drew the shape carefully. As she did, the sky gradually began to lighten. It was dawn.
寒い
Yeah, we should probably get back home at some point. It was 6 in the morning, the coldest part of the day. It was so cold, even the slightest breeze felt like it was freezing you. That's true. Early morning is, like, way colder than late at night. The three of us huddled together to fight the cold.
ねえ私チョコ持ってるよ
Chocolate? Well, and I bought some bread for breakfast.
ね温かいココア入れてきたの
Okay, you're the true fucking hero. Look at us. This is life right now. We shared our food and looked over our observation notes. There were entries showing Venus in full, as well as it waning with the dates entered. Later, we'd color in today's entry and write down anything else we observed. Today's entry, with Venus in rendezvous with the crescent moon, was a wonderful addition to our observations.
こうやって見るとちっちゃな点なのに望遠鏡だとお月様みたいに見えるんだね
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
不思議だね
For some reason, I was going to read for her. I don't know. When you take the time to observe, you can take notice of the wonders around you. And there are also puzzles to solve. Mercury and Venus wax and wane like the moon. That's because those two planets orbit closer to the sun than the Earth does. By the way, which the Earth is literally in the perfect spot for life, because if we were any closer or farther, it'd just be another dead planet. Changes in the way the sun's light shines on them makes it look like they are waxing and waning. They are always near the sun, rising at dawn and settling at dusk. Setting. Same thing. That's why you can't see these two planets in the middle of the night. Shit. Even as the deep indigo of the winter sky began to brighten, Venus still shone brightly. That's why we often called it the morning star. It announces the dawn, shining serenely in the morning sky as it does even without a telescope. It was beautiful. Yet as brilliantly as it shines, when the sun comes up, it would surely fade into the greater light, like all the other stars. God damn it. Our observation journal is almost done. On other pages, we had sketches of Mars, Jupiter, and its moons, and Saturn's rings. We'd even written about the other planets, the ones that look like tiny dots even in the telescope that we researched in the library.
諸君1年間の観測ミッションお疲れ様でした
We fucking did it, boys and girls.
あとはこれをレポートにまとめるだけだね
Just a little more work and our grand project would be finished. It was a little premature, but a huge feeling of accomplishment grew within me, and soon I felt warm enough to forget the cold. We did it. Everything we've wanted, hoped for, and dreamed for. We've done it. Oh. God damn, you see that animation? Hikari suddenly stood up and pointed at the bright horizon.
この列車は空を行く銀河鉄道天文台太陽系を征服しても我ら3人の旅はまだまだ終わらない
Well, there's way more shit out there to conquer.
さあ銀河の謎を解き明かすべく次なる目的地へ向かおう
She is the hypest, though. Saya clapped her hands happily. I stared up, awestruck at Akari's face illuminated in the dim light of the dawn, and felt a sense of hope. Right. We did it. We're doing it, Reddit. I felt we could go anywhere. We could solve the mysteries of outer space. I felt like we could reach out our hands and catch the stars. The three of us. As long as Akari is here. So fancy. There you go. Oh, yep. I was like, the title screen's popping up right now. Is it because as long as Sakari's with us, because she's like the most hype? Because, or is it just, or we didn't mention Sai at all? Like, what are we doing? Man, you don't ever see like the stars anymore in the cities because like you just can't. It's so polluted and shit now. It's really sad. Makes me depressed. You look at the sky and there's fucking nothing. Well, nighttime anyway. And I'm just like, hello? Oh, time's had to have passed. I'm not crazy. I mean, I'm not. I am crazy, but I mean, I'm not like, I know. Holy shit, time is just passing. See, that's what tells me. That's what tells me. Hello? Okay. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, dot, dot. I turned off my alarm and lay there for a while. Then I crawled out of my sleeping bag and poked my face out of the tent to have a look around. The sky was shifting from black to deep blue, and the stars were almost nowhere to be seen, and dawn was coming soon. I'm just gonna guess time passed. Looks like I overslept a bit. The chilled air forced me awake as I boiled water on my portable gas stove. I mixed the water with the dark brown powder in my cup. Oh yeah, I fucking knew it. God. It's years. The sky, free of dirt and smog, was clearer at dusk, or dawn than dusk. As the sun climbed over the horizon into the pure, clear sky, the colors grew in a beautiful gradation. Brain. Jesus. As always, it was a sight that made my heart feel washed clean. From my seat on the mountain peak, I had that sight all to myself while I drank my instant coffee. Ugh, coffee's gross, man. I'll never stop loving this. Damn. I enjoyed the blissful moment as I warmed my numbed fingertips on the steaming cup. My heart, dried out and twisted from the constant rat race of daily life and studying, felt steeped in warmth and washed clean. The only coffee on the mountaintop was instant. It didn't need any richness or deep flavor. The mountain provided that. Incidentally, I called this a mountain peak, but getting here didn't call for anything as grand as mountain climbing. It's the kind of place middle-aged folks in light clothes hike to on a weekend afternoon. You can ride a bike right up here. Do we just camp out here, like, all the time? Even so, I was all on my own. I had the scenery and cool air all to myself. For just this moment, I could forget my daily life and all the little irritations of school and enjoy the solitude. It was the greatest, most luxuriant moment of bliss. ... But it seems like a bit of a waste to enjoy this all alone. That's what I'm thinking. Where's the other two? Even though no one was there to hear, the words tumbled out like an apology, and I picked up my smartphone. The thin plate of glass was like a symbol of daily life and my relationships with the people of this planet. Literally a phone. Oh, I should share this feeling with someone. The first face that popped into my head was hold on. Takaichi. Yeah! My best friend. But I shook my head and drove him out of my mind. Nah, he's no good. He doesn't have an ounce of sensitivity. That'd be wasted on him. It would just encourage his vanity. I tapped my chat app and selected Saya's name. I was gonna say, I hope we're not friends anymore for some reason. The pre-dawn sky. I sent her a short text along with a picture. Saya, so delicate and full of sensitivity, would surely understand the depth of my emotion. You're damn right she would. No, she's not answering. My text sat there displaying the word unread. But that was a given. it wasn't even 6 in the morning. She was probably still asleep. Did they give up on their dreams of the fucking sky? Even though I knew why, it bothered me that she didn't answer. I shouldn't have sent the text. Why? Guess I'll go home. I finished my coffee, completely cold now, and stood up feeling dejected. If I could have, I would have stayed and prayed to the morning sun, but I had to get to my part-time job. I pulled myself together and started taking down my tent. Gee, what? Hold on there, buddy. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about what's happening with your relationships with your friends, alright? Like, what the fuck happened? Oh god, do we work at a convenience store? Oh, Jesus, we do work at, like, retail. When you work in retail for, like, 10 years, it's, like, over. No, well, not 10. For me, it's, like, 8 years. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. No, we're not even in retail. We're the fucking... No, wait. Customers always start trickling into Satome's Stop and Buy almost as soon as it opens. So it's like a coffee shit place? Unlike more famous convenience store chains. Okay, it is one. It just made it look like it wasn't. It had a rural feel to it. Also, it was right in front of the station, so it was actually pretty convenient. Thus, we get tons of business. Having said that, though, it was a tiny countryside station. Most morning customers were students, adults on the way to work, or old-timers stopping to buy breakfast during their morning walk. Always the same faces. That's 142 yen and change. Thanks for stopping by. When the customers let up, I had a chance to take a breath. And then... oh. That's me doing that. I suddenly heard the excited voice of a barking dog coming from outside. Oh, she came. Oh, Space Marines? Oh, white hair, come on. Woof. It's a Shiba. Oh, don't give me this game. I went out to look at and was met with the same old scene. That is, a Shiba standing on its hind legs, wagging its tail and straining its lead to the limit. And in front of him, her brow furrowed in deep consternation, stood a girl in her uniform. School uniform, specifically. It was an odd scene, but taken as a picture, it was actually quite pleasant. The girl had the kind of beauty you'd usually see in commercials. Her face was pretty laid out and perfectly laid out. Her figure was slim and elegant, and her hair shone under the morning sun. All of which made her the archetype of the beautiful schoolgirl. Of course, what was most striking about her was something else. It's got Saya. Come on, don't give me this. I already know, brain. Yep, there it is. See? Me no stupid. It was her eyes. Her left eye and right eye were different colors. One was an intense blue and the other orange tinged with amber. That's so fucking cool, though. Those beautiful jewel-like multicolored eyes were now tearing up. Oh. Oh, you'll be fine, Sai. It's cool. Oh. I accidentally clicked while she was making noises. At first glance, it seemed like the girl was crying because she was surprised at the Shiba's excitement, but actually it was something else. The girl seemed to reach out her hand, then retracted it, but then reached out again. The dog, seeing this, sensed something was about to happen and got more excited, whipping his tail back and forth. I whip my tail. No, I'm not doing it. And barking happily. No. She couldn't bear it anymore. You take that hand. The girl with multicolored red. Why was I gonna say red? What the hell is wrong with me? Multicolored eyes reached out to pet the Shiba's head. Oh boy. Stop, Saya! Her hand had stopped just in time. You know how this ends, right? What'll happen if you play with them? What is this a problem? That's what you said last time, but you couldn't help it. And who ended up crying then? It was the shedding season. Oh, allergies. and the Shiba's fur was in the middle of regrowing and was shedding a ton. To clean her fur-covered uniform last time, she'd had to buy a lint roller from us and really work on it. Never mind. Look, there could have been a lot of reasons why. Kataru and the Shiba reached out his nose and carefully sniffed at the girl's outstretched hand. Saya just stared at Kataru with her teary, jewel-like eyes.
ごめんねコタちゃん
Tup. The fuck? Close to tears, Saya waved regretfully at Kataru and rushed into the store. It had all the drama of a scene in some old movie where a mother had to give up on her own child because the family's too poor. But then... What the fuck? She tripped and did a perfect head-first slide into the carpet in front of our shop. Well, and then a shadow appeared over her. Well, this is bad. Say goodbye to your good clothes. Kataru, having finally succeeded in breaking the clip on his leash, leaped on Asaya with joyful energy. Whoa! Bow wow!
コタちゃんやめて
Hey, Kataru, cut it out. He ain't cutting it out. It's over. It's donezo for her. Space Marines, just like they don't help me, aren't helping Saya at all.
ひどい目にあったよ
You know what else is awful? This retail job. Okay, raise your arms. Come on. Kataru had his way with Saya until I dragged him off with his leash. And thanks to him, I was now cleaning Saya's fur-covered uniform with a lint roller. Leaving it here last time had been the right decision. You know this is partly your fault. You worked him up. You got him all worked up like that.
だって
Kataru was unusually really shy and timid, but if someone he liked came along, oh boy, he'd wag his tail and want to play. Especially when it was Saya, who he'd loved more than his master for ages. Whatever the case, he was a clever, easy-to-train dog who was usually well-behaved. Usually! If Saya hadn't done her little, I'm gonna pet you. No, wait, I'm not. Okay, I will. Tease. He never would have fucking even gone off like that. Did you skin your knees? More like her face.
うん平気赤くなってるだけ
Like she did a head first slide. She's lucky she didn't even get hurt. There's some on your butt too, but I ain't getting that.
そこは自分でやるよ
Yep, I figured as much. Okay. She blushed and took the roller, then twisted around to get the fur on her backside. Just then, the store manager came out front.
空ミクもういいわよ
Oh, thank God. Sure thing, ma'am. My part-time job is only in the morning, from opening up until the store manager is finished with the breakfast. In the back of the store, I took off my apron and changed into my
小
uniform.
太郎が騒いでると思ったらやっぱりさやちゃんだったのね
It's that easy to read, huh?
ごめんなさい
God. She's just so precious. Saya blushed again and hurried off to get something for lunch.
梅干しのおにぎりとクリームパンそれにコーヒー牛乳
A sour plum rice ball? I don't know if that'd be good for me.
お昼これだけでいいのかい
はい
ダメだよ育ち盛りなんだからもっと食べないとおばちゃんみたいに丈夫な体になれないよ
What? I already know Saya's like the frail girl. It's gonna be her thing forever. Leave her alone. Saying this, she slipped a steamed pork bun into Saya's shopping bag. That better be for free.
あの
Don't make her pay for that when you put it in there. That's extortion.
小太郎といつも遊んでくれるお礼だよ
Oh, it is gonna be for free. No, I'd like you to pay for that.
ありがとうございます
Feeling a little jealous, I got something for lunch too, and we left together. Alright, see you later.
行ってきます。
いってらっしゃい。しっかり勉強してくるんだよ。
Oh, she's doing like the almost cat face.
はい、アキトくん。
Damn right. When we left the store, Saya handed me half of this pork bun she'd just gotten. She even gave me the bigger half. Probably because it's too big for her. Saya, well, you're just way too nice, you know that? You're gonna get taken advantage of one day, and I can't bear to see that. Ooh. Stopping by's pork buns are a little different from other places. They're handmade by the manager's husband and packed with a delicious filling. They're also huge. They're even bigger than other chains' pork buns. I would eat them so much. Look at it. Holy shit. Bai buns are kind of famous around here. Bai buns?
素敵な空の写真のお礼。また山に登ってたんだね。
I go up that mountain every day. ... Munching on the steamed pork bun, I took out my phone. Well, you know, Saya had answered. Knowing that improved my mood, so I closed my eyes and slowly started talking. You know, the mountain is so nice. You can feel the wonder of nature with your whole body, and it makes you feel so small. Behind my eyelids, the deep solemnity brain of the morning's view returned to life. And in the middle of that view, drinking a single cup of instant coffee is the ultimate luxury.
ふーん。
Nothing can beat it. I tried to tell her, but Saya's reaction was so strange, so filled with self-satisfaction, that I figured I should help her hurry up and read a reply. Alright, let's see.
綺麗だね。朝から素敵な写真ありがとう。
Oh, that...
昨日お母さんがおでん作ったの。また後で持ってくね。
She even does the emoji fucking... For real?
アキトくんの分持って多めに作ってくれたよ。
God damn. I'm a lucky man. Thanks, Saya. Saya's family's Odin. I said Odin like it's fucking the Norse Allfather. The grandeur of nature around the mountain peak with coffee was no rival for this luxury. It really was something to look forward to. When she saw the bus coming, Saya rushed to finish off her pork bun. I was gonna say, shove it in your mouth, woman. You better slow down, you'll burn yourself. God.
じゃあまたね、アキトくん。
Wait, hold on. We're not going on the same bus? Yeah, later.
コタちゃん、バイバイ。
Yup. Woof. She got on the bus and said hi to the other students from her school, then waved to me from the window. One of her friends, seeing this, leered and poked her in the side, and she blushed and shook her head quickly. She probably got upset because they mistook me for her boyfriend again. No matter how often it happened, she always overreacted like it was the first time. That's Saya... hold on, I got this. Amanogawa. There we go, in a nutshell. Amanogawa. I'm totally saying it wrong anyway. When the bus was out of sight, I unlocked my bike. I guess I better go too. Jesus. Fuck Blizzard. What's going on here? Good morning!
ほら、空にお前なんだそのでかいカバン。学校してのはどうした？
Hey. Fuck off. I was sort of camping in the mountains. I greeted my teacher and headed through the school gates. I parked my bike and went toward the buildings. But I didn't head for my homeroom. Building 2, where the culture club rooms are located, was deserted as it was still pretty early. I walked down the quiet hallway and stopped in front of a certain door. Is it? Yup! Got him! I was literally about to be like, is it the astronomy club? Goddamn. That was what was written on the sign of that door. I took out a key from my pocket and opened the astronomy club room door. Oh, do we own this club? Is this our club? I feel like I could sleep through first period. God. Truly feeling tired, I dropped the bag that was weighing down my shoulder and looked at the clock. It's just, holy shit, it doesn't even have any fucking hands. It's over. I had 10 minutes until homeroom. I had planned on mixing in with the sports team to get in on their post-morning training shower, but there wasn't time. Guess I'll just have to wash my face, brush my teeth, then head to class. Put on some deodorant too, God. I grabbed the towel and toothbrush from my desk and headed out of the room. Whoa. That was a flash and a half. A totally normal morning. Yep. The beginning of another day. Nothing special about it. I didn't think much of it, but figured this was likely how all my days would be. But on that day, after school, something would happen that would bring a little variety to my life. What? Space Marines? This must be the place? The private institute, Maiko Academy. It's an almost said Excelsior. Escalator school going from kindergarten all the way to college, located near the sea in the sprawling city of Hoshikanaka. God damn it. Just by looking at it, you can tell it was a school for the kids of well-to-do families. Watching the kids going home, you got the feeling that they were somehow more refined. And while they lived in the same city as us, they were totally from a different world. ... I gathered my resolve and went against the flow of students going home, entering the school building. Alright. What am I... Wait a minute. Is this the... am I crazy, or is this the background of in If My Heart Had Wings, or like a variation of it? Am I nuts? I think I'm nuts. I just remember this. And I only played a little bit of If My Heart Had Wings. Still never finished it, by the way. I will one day, guys, I swear. Guys and gals. Inside the building seemed even more otherworldly than the exterior did. What is this place? Is this even actually a school? I was in an airy corridor lined by glass walls. It felt like I was lost in some palace in a faraway land. Even under normal circumstances, visiting another school was nerve-wracking, but this feeling of strangeness was something else. Of course, all the students I passed stared intently. Dicks. I went down the hall, trying hard to avoid eye contact. Ooh. Yeah, I guess this is it? I stopped in front of the door and looked at the sign marking my destination. What's it say? Oh, okay, they're Astronomy Club. It was written right there in front of me. Gulping nervously, I knocked on the door. Wait, are they going to do a knocking sound effect? Yeah, they did. Excuse me. I'm coming in. To my surprise, the door opened and revealed only darkness. No one's here? Oh, God, okay. At least that's what I thought until a tiny light popped into life in the middle of the room. Whoa, hold on a second. Her girl's face appeared in the faint light. Oh my God, she's got the cards. And I nearly let out an involuntary yelp. In the light, flickering red like a candle, a young woman reached out for one of the cards laid out on the table. They looked like tarot cards. She looked down at the card and spoke. Oh, and she's got that voice that I thought she would, and oh, it fits her so well already. It was as if she was reading the future, like some kind of fortune teller. I answered. Yeah, I was told here to come at this time. I couldn't tell if she had heard me or not, but the beautiful yet creepy girl put the card back on the table and let out a little laugh. Yes. I am. Wait, hold on. What's Maya? Maya!
野蛮なオリオンに追い立てられ星となった美しくも気高いプレアディス7姉妹の長女マイヤ。
Okay.
あなたの学校星の第一に冠された特別な名よ。
Oh, Okay. Huh. Thought it was a rather vague answer. I just wanted to go home. What was with that? What was with that totally creepy girl? Why was the room dark? I feel like she knew you were coming, so she just fucking just set the creepy atmosphere. Wasn't it the astronomy club room? Why was she doing tarot or whatever? And who is Maya anyway?
驚くのも無理はないわね。でもね、空見くん。星の運行を正しく見通すことができれば、この程度のことを言い当てるのは造作もないのよ。
Can we talk for a second how it just said suspicious beauty and now it says super suspicious beauty? Looking at these buildings from the outside, I had thought the people here existed in another world, but now I felt 1,000 times more out of place. Got a bunch of weirdos here, man. I just stood there not knowing how I should respond. Eventually, Miss Beautiful, but totally creepy, broke the silence.
このままでは我々は滅びる。
Yeah, what? Okay, that's cool.
滅びの運命に抗うために長き眠りから目覚めなさい。七姉妹の長女マイヤ。
I don't know what the fuck you're like freaking out about on me. I don't. What exactly was the standard response at a time like that? That's not really something they teach you in school. I trusted my instincts and answered. Oh fuck! I think I left my stove on. that could cause a fire. I had to hurry back. See you later.
待って、誰か、吉岡、吉岡。
Nope. Okay, bye. Thanks. See you later. I'll see you. Oh, Jesus.
はい、会長。
Whoa! Oh no, I'm being trapped. Vengeance for Zul'jin. Just before I could leave, the door behind me slammed shut, closing me in. Ah, fuck! The darkness grew deeper than before, and sweat started to run down my forehead. I suddenly felt like I was about to be part of some ridiculous crime scene. And I had really been looking forward to going home and having Saya's Odin to enjoy that flavorful, tender stewed radish, that fish cake, and so juicy and soft. And though they may call me a heretic, the inescapably captivating cabbage roll.
怯えることはないわ、空見くん。我々はあなたとお話がしたいだけで。
Well, why are you being fucking weird? And you got a henchman? What is it? I don't have the kind of training necessary to stay calm in a situation like this.
ですから会長、少々思考を凝らしすぎだと。
Oh, Jesus, she's the president.
でも演出は重要だわ。我々の真意を伝えるためにも。
You could just explain what the fuck you're talking about and all this normally. Could you at least open the curtains? If not, I'm going home, even if I have to force my way out. And if that's the case, I'm busting down this door.
吉岡。
They're just gonna be like,
はい、ただいま。
my eyes. Oh, I'm blinded. Oh, we're good. Whew. Oh, ooh. I like the table setup. Oh, I thought it was one big. I thought it was like this sort of table, like it just went around like this. No, it's just split in two. But that's kind of cool. With the heavy curtains open, the windows allowed soft sunlight to fill the room. What had been up to now been a creepy chamber was revealed to be a standard astronomy club room. Oh, it was perfect. It was a perfectly normal room all along.
普通？会長、お気を確かに。
God damn it, these two are gonna be the thing. This was turning into a chore. But at the same time, when she was stumbling around in shock like that, it oddly made her more beautiful. Crazy, huh? So you are...
明光学院天文部前部長、白鳥織姫よ。はじめまして、空見くん。
Former? Alright.
会長の補佐兼現部長を務めさせていただいております。吉岡です。
She's more... I mean, they both have like a purplish tinged hair. Well, she's got like a black. She's got the purple. And you guys know I like my purple haired girls. But like, she's got more style points. I'd heard about these two from our president, or rather, our former president. Orihime was a third year, and Hanako was a first year like me. As a third year, Orihime should normally have been retired from club life, but maybe at a school like Maiko, third years are less worried about tests. I feel like they should be more worried. It's nice to meet you both. I'm Akito Sarami. I'm a first year in the astronomy club at Hoshino Daiichi.
どうぞおかけください。
Thanks. Alright. When I sat down, they brought me an elegantly decorated cup of tea and a wild strawberry tart.
先ほどは失礼したわね。あなたを歓迎したい一心だったのよ。ごめんなさい。
That's okay. I don't think that was a proper reception, but I didn't really think that was the proper way to meet someone for the first time myself. If I had been Sai, I'd be crying. Anyway, what did you want to talk about? Felt like she had something about it, said something about it before, but it had been so wrapped up in the fancy language, I hadn't gotten it.
要件はすでにお聞きになっていると思うのだけれど。
No, not really at all, actually. A look of shock covered Orihime's face. Our president didn't tell me shit at all. The only reason I came here was because the president had asked me. It's complicated, but by president, I actually mean former president. Since he's a third year, he had to retire from the astronomy club last summer. Since I was the only member of the astronomy club, I also became the president, despite being a first year. Victory by forfeit. Or by victory by, what's it called? No other option. But as there weren't any other members, there wasn't anyone to call me Mr. President. And although I should have been more aware of my own position, I'd always called the former president president. And for me, he was still the president. It was a little complicated. The president told me, I want you to go and hear what Orihime and Maiko Academy has to say. But nothing else other than that. Damn. Hanako was whispering in Orihime's
会
ear.
長が驚かせたいとおっしゃるので、なるべく何も話さないようにとお伝えしました。それでよく足を運んでくださったわね。
Alright. The two of them stared at me curiously. What was that look for? Those two were the weird ones. I was just here out of respect for my
あ
president.
なた、むつら星の会をご存知かしら。
I am not familiar with anything. The Star 6 Club? I mean, 6 Stars Club? No, not really. I'd never even heard of it. It kind of sounded like the name of a kid's playgroup.
同じ志を抱きし仲間たちの集いといったところかしら。正確には現星の中市、旧星野市および天の中市の近隣6校からなる
Oh
天文部
shit.
の集まりです。
Do I like have a spot on this club? Oh shit. I hate when it does that, when like they don't fit everything into the same text box, so it makes you like think, well, I figured what I knew she was saying more, but I was like, why is it not only fitting that much? God damn it. So it's an association from 6 schools around what is now Hashinoka City, formerly Hoshino City, and Amanokoa. You already know.
30年の伝統を誇り、数々の実績を上げてきましたが、6年前に方向性の不一致から解散しました。
She did it again, didn't she? Yep. She did it again. Disagreement over the direction it was taking resulted in its dissolution. Oh, well, shit. Sound like the way most rock bands break up. But anyway, I had no idea there had ever been such a group.
むつら星とはスバルの別名。自分たちを冬空に美しく輝く6つの連星になぞらえて、むつら星の会と名付けたのよ。
What a romantic story. Okay, so what about this group?
蘇らせたいの。私たちの手で。
Alright, I'm down. Huh.
ここで最初の言葉につながります。
Hanukkah, Hanukkah, Hanukkah. I like. Oh, Hanukkah came close. Came up close to me. Whoa, too close. If we continue on this path, we're doomed. You must awaken from your ageless slumber, Maya, eldest of the seven sisters, to deny our fate. Ah, I gotcha. I think that's what she had said to me, but I still didn't get it.
空見くん、星野第一の天文部員は現在何名かしら？
Ooh. About that, it's me. Orihime had a smug look on her face.
聖戦女子2名、天の中1名、天の中西4名、諸見沢工業3名。
Does like no one give a fuck about astronomy anymore?
そして我が名工学院は私を除いて3名。
Clubs are starving for members everywhere, man.
さすがマイヤの空見明人。察しがいいわ。
Oh my lord, why are you still just... Okay, so what is this Maya, with the Maya stuff, okay? What is this?
六つ星の全盛期、各校の部員数は平均10名前後。最も活動が盛んだった天の中西は最高部員数36名。
36 members in a club? Good lord.
それが今やどの学校も廃部寸前の窮状で、来年にはさらなる部員数減少も予想されます。
Well, nowadays, people don't want to look up at space or do anything like that. They just want to, like, be on their phone. When she heard Hanukkah's words, Orihime sighed and looked miserable.
まるで人の営みが生み出した街の明かりが夜空の星を一つまた一つとかき消してしまうように、我々は緩やかに滅びへの道をたどっている。早急に対処する必要があるわ。星の中から天文の灯火を消さないためにも、かつての黄金時代を取り戻す必要があるの。
I accidentally clicked. Oh shit. We're gonna take corrective action though. To prevent the guiding light of astronomy from dying throughout Hoshinonaka City, we must bring back that old golden age.
それが
We gotta rebuild the Six-Star Club. Orihime nodded her head with a very serious look on her face. Okay, but how? It wasn't unusual for astronomy clubs from different schools to work together and have observation meetups. It's like when sports clubs have scrimmages with teams from other schools. Yeah, they'd practice. The Six Stars Club started out as just an observation meetup. It later morphed into a more permanent arrangement with activities outside of their respective schools. After the fall of the Six Stars Club, each school club lost a lot of members. So in order to revive the Six Stars Club as a whole, each individual club would need to be revitalized as well. Why are you zooming in on her tits? What is this? But the Six Star Club was shut down by Illumini, wasn't it? What exactly happened in that disagreement over its direction, I wondered. If we just go out and try to rebuild it, won't they be mad? At some schools, former members of the sports club's sections held a lot of clout over them, although astronomy fell under culture club rules. Whether they allowed it or not, if we tried to revive the Six Stars Club, they wouldn't hesitate to butt in. Oh boy. With a supremely confident smile, Orihime walked to the middle of the room and stood in the front of the spherical astrolabe, you already know, set conspicuously on the table. It was quite old-looking, judging from the centered placement of the Earth and the surrounding celestial bodies. It appeared to be a decoration modeled on something from the Ptolemaic era. I didn't... Orihime placed her hand on it.
黙らせるわ、私が。
Oh, okay. Damn. Oh. Saying this, she slowly spun the astrolabe, the planet's orbit around me. Is what she seemed to say. Is what she seemed to be saying. With these hands, I can alter the course of the planets themselves. though I have to admit I wasn't exactly sure what she was going for.
会長空見くんが弾いてます。
Thanks, minion!
嘘。練習通りバッチリ決めたはずなのに。
They practice this. They actually practice for this. For the time being, I pretend not to notice Orihime's dedication to the performance and said, I see what you're saying and I get your motivation.
じゃ
But I don't think I can help you. I don't even do stargazing anymore.
あどういうことですの？
That's my past. I'm still a member of the astronomy club, but it just sort of worked out that way. I've already decided not to look at the sky anymore. I tried to sound apologetic, but Orihime just stared at me with a confused look on her face, which was expected. If someone in the astronomy club told me they didn't look at stars, I'd do the same.
星を見ない天文部員でしたか？
Is here where I'm going to tell the story.
何ですのそれ？彼は学校でそう呼ばれているそうです。
I'm literally just a astronomy club member or president in name only. Well, if you already know, then there's no need to explain it again. So I guess if that's all, I'd better get going. And with that, I stood up and started to leave. Ooh.
待って。
Ooh. Orihime suddenly grabbed my hand. It was softer than I could have ever imagined, and I froze in place.
どのような経緯であなたがそんな呪わしい名を持つに至ったか私は知らない。けど
Orihime stared into my eyes.
かつて星を見ていたのなら覚えているはずよ。さえ渡る夜空に星を追う楽しさを、空の断りを一つ一つ解き明かしていく喜びを。
Yeah, I remember. She stared unmoving into my eyes as if she was reaching into my deepest memories. I'm sorry, really, but I can't. Damn it. Orihime wilted, her disappointment visible. It was like seeing Kotaro get sad when Saya wouldn't play with him, and I couldn't help but feel guilty. Well, I gotta get to work. Unable to bear it any longer, I stood to go, but this time it was Hanuka who stopped me.
もしよかったら今度の会合に来ていただけませんか？それまでお返事は保留ということにしていただいて。
Fine. That's a hope. When I said that, Orihime seemed to cheer up a bit. She even smiled a little.
絶対にいらしてね。約束よ。
That smile was more persuasive than any ridiculous argument, and I found myself nodding subconsciously. Alright. God, it's just like, I can't do it anymore. Oh, it's the food. But it's just like, I can't do it. I love the stars, but I don't do it anymore. I lost my passion. My everything. God damn it. I hope we figure it out. I hope we wonder what happened, like, real soon.